Hi everyone, it's me, Resident Bree. Welcome back to my channel. It's been some time. It's been almost, a little bit over a year and a half since I posted on this channel. This obviously is not my usual setup. Back in the bathroom where it all started. I'm making this video for two reasons. One, as my way back into posting on my channel, and two, because somebody actually wanted me to show you guys this process. So today, I'm gonna just kind of be talking, doing a little chit chat, while also tinting my eyebrows, which I do myself. And hopefully now the camera is in my face, I don't fail at it. So if you want to just kind of catch up, see where I've been, and you want to see me dye my eyebrows, keep watching. So yeah, I'm gonna be tinting my eyebrows today. I've been tinting my eyebrows myself for the past like 3-4 months, and it's been going okay, you know. So because I'm so far away from the camera, I'm gonna shoot on my iPhone what I'm looking like as far as my eyebrows go. As you can see, my eyebrows are kind of dark. I probably don't need to tint them this early, but I did just wax them and I kind of want them to be a little bit like more cohesive. But that is what my eyebrows look like right now. I think the last time I dyed my eyebrows was maybe beginning of February, so it is like a monthly process that I like to do. Let me show you guys, before we get into chit-chatting, my little workstation. I'm just gonna describe it to you and show you things on camera. So first, I have a newspaper down. Love is Blind. Did we watch it? Did we love it? Did they embarrass my city? Kind of. We have that, and that's to protect things because you're working with actual dye that can stain things, and you don't want to stain your countertops. I mean, I don't want to stain my countertops, but whatever you want to do, love it for you. I got me some little Q-tips here. Two instruments that are going to be very important are this little spoolie, and then this is like an eyeshadow brush, but I like it because it has a rounded edge and it's really good with application. Then I use this to put my dye in. It's just a regular travel container. Sorry if you hear noises. My bathroom window is open because, you know, the smells. So this is the product. We ain't doing free promo, but that's the product. This is the color. Can you see it? Why isn't it focusing? Is it too small? It's too small. Okay, I use Magic Root Touch Up dyes. You can use any brand. Usually I use soft black, but this is all that Target had one day, and so I was like, I'm gonna use what Target has. And then lastly, fresh face. I just recently waxed my eyebrows. Because of that, I'm also going to put some Vaseline right up under my eyebrow line. It will help kind of keep everything in place, but also not irritate that skin that was just waxed. It's a two-step dyeing process. You have the developer and then the color. As you can see, we have some developer. Now what you would usually do, you would open this up, pour this into here, and then close it and shake it, and that's how you would get the color. And I would just put it in like a little cup. Don't have to do that anymore because I have this. So I'm gonna put, squeezed about that much into the jar, and then this, I like to kind of do it on both sides so that I can make sure that I've evenly put them out in there. And like I said, we're Frankensteining this. I put the lid on top of this and I shake it, pretty much doing the same exact thing that you do on the bottom. While these two are hopefully effectively mixing together, I'm going to start applying this on my eyebrows. You'll kind of see me be a little bit more heavier on the outside, and it's because I like that like ombre look in the front, and it's easier to cheat if you just kind of put less and move things around. It will just help to spread things a little bit more evenly. I don't even know what I was just saying. Actually, I just got distracted. Pretty sure I was saying how I apply it on my eyebrows. I'm gonna go ahead and put this Vaseline on my eyebrows and around it, and then, you know, just get to chit-chatting. So like I said, I have not been on this channel in about a year and a half, a little bit longer. I actually have made videos trying to come back to this channel. I actually made a video of me dyeing my hair back black by myself. I have had my hair dyed back black professionally. That was starting to lighten up. I did start dyeing my own hair black when it's starting to wear off. I recorded that. If you guys want to see that, I don't know how long it's going to be because it was much like this, me kind of talking about where I had been and stuff like that. I was also I was wearing a throwaway shirt of someone who is not too savory in politics right now, that has a nice little catchphrase that might have the words "we did it" in it. I just needed a shirt that I could get dirty, and that was literally the reason why I was wearing it. And I was like, oh dang. And I recorded it maybe a day or two before they announced that they weren't going to cancel student loans, and I was like, I'm not blurring out this entire shirt. So I never posted the video. So I've tried to come back to this channel a couple of times, just kind of talk about where I'm going to be headed. Also, I just want to mention, I didn't say this before, when it's time to remove it, you can use a towel, but you can also use just pads. So I made multiple videos trying to come back to this channel. I actually did not mean to take as much of a break as I did. I didn't think that was going to happen the way that it did. And honestly, I feel like once I stopped posting, it was starting to get harder and harder to come back. I finally was going somewhere in my career of film. To me, that really meant a lot, but it also came with a lot of long hours. I just did not have the wherewithal or the will to leave work from making content for 12 hours and then coming back to make more content at home when sometimes I only had a day off of work a week. It was kind of hard for me, to be honest, to come back. And then I spent the summer kind of just like living my best life, doing different things with hair, trying different makeup, and I don't regret doing that at all. During that time, I was not investing in like YouTube, wasn't really trying to. My videos were kind of doing well on their own without me promoting it. My first video, last time I looked, it had 10,000 views on it. Have no idea what it is now, but it felt like, okay, I was doing YouTube because we were in the panoramic. I wanted to be able to spend my time being creative because I could not, because my industry shut down. Once my industry brought itself back out of that hole, it was kind of like, do I really need to do YouTube anymore? And the truth of the matter is, hold on. I'm a little too far away from my actual bathroom mirror, and so to stay in camera, I'm gonna use this mirror, okay? I just didn't know how to come back to YouTube. And so I knew that when I came back, I wanted the trajectory of my channel to be a little different. Hair content was not really gonna be my forte anymore, and probably neither was my reviews on movies. So I think it was also a little bit of me, can you still see my face? Can you see what I'm doing? To take a pause. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna insert clips showing you guys my eyebrows on my phone because this camera's not moving. It's not moving. And so it was a little bit of like being afraid of like, how can I really come back to this channel in an authentic way? But the things that I was making my channel based off before were not things that I wanted to do videos on. And I think it is kind of hard for people, especially content creators, to change the direction of their channel because you just don't know how people will like it. I wanted to change my channel to topics and things that I was actually going to keep up with and that I actually wanted to continue to make videos on. And so, with all that being said, I have kind of just decided, I'm sorry if you can't see what I'm doing, I'll try to turn like more this way. What I'm trying to do now, after having those realizations, especially with the type of year I was having in general in life, YouTube and putting myself on camera really was not something that I wanted to do. I just kind of decided I'm gonna start making content that I want to make randomly. That was one of the main reasons why it took me so long to come back to this channel, because I wanted to come back and I wanted it to be kind of like this extravagant situation of me coming back to my channel and showing everybody what I've been doing and and I just kind of realized there's no right way to come back to my channel. There was never a right way to come back to my channel, and I was putting too much pressure on myself to make a grand entrance when I come back, or when I was about to come back. I was putting too much on myself, and that was really like a realization that I kind of just had to have on my own. But it also helped me realize that, much like how I felt when I was first making my channel, just make your channel about whatever you wanted to make about and go with it. And if people watch, they watch, and if they don't, they don't, and it's not the end of the world. At the end of the day, as a content creator, you have to create content that you want to make. The one thing I didn't want YouTube to feel like was a job. And me going from my job to YouTube felt like I had an obligation to YouTube, and it felt like it was another job. And though I love doing YouTube as a hobby, I'm not getting paid to do YouTube. And so I kind of had to give myself a little bit of selfish reminders that like, this is not paying bills, this is just for fun. And you should do it for fun, but you should not feel pressured to do it. This year, I'm taking that pressure off. So I'm gonna record what my eyebrows are looking like from a fresh perspective up front. My eyebrows are cousins, sometimes stepsisters. Trust me, when makeup and things get put on it, it's not really as noticeable. Now I'm gonna go ahead, as you can probably see, kind of brush the hairs in the eyebrow into place. Now this is when I'm gonna kind of start getting rid of the Vaseline a little bit, because I really want to make sure that I don't have this stuff on the wrong areas. This is when the Q-tips come in. I'm gonna start going under my eyebrow, because if you don't clean this stuff up fast enough, it will end up on your face and it will stay there. So I want to make sure that what I want to stay on my face stays on my face, and what I don't want to stay on my face does not. Don't beat yourself up too much during this process, because like I said, cousins, sisters, you know, your eyebrows, you're doing this at home, so it's not like you're gonna get it super duper perfect. Oh, Jesus. So what you see me doing now is kind of taking my eyebrows out from the edge of my eyebrow, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take another Q-tip and kind of like do a little scratchy motion on it, just so it's a little bit less harsh. So I'm liking how they look. They kind of look like sisters. They look like if you put makeup on, they're gonna look like sisters. It's recommended that you leave this on your roots, because this is for hair, for about 7 to 10 minutes. I kind of just go when my ancestors tell me to take it off. So, but back to what I was saying. I'm probably just gonna start uploading random content that's gonna come off random to you guys, but it's not random to me. For a minute now, I wanted to do hauls. I wanted to kind of do vlog style things here and there, but I wanted to express myself on YouTube a little differently than just doing hair content. That's what I'm going to be doing. You'll never know unless you try, and I want to try new things that I think will make me happier doing YouTube videos. So now that this has been sitting, my eyebrows were pretty pronounced, so I'm going to take this. I've decided, no, I'm going to come in and clean up with this, but I want to take these, wet them a little bit, and start taking this off my eyebrow, because I don't want my eyebrows to be too dark. Okay, it is coming off. And this is kind of where, like, if you got a good base, you don't really need to put the Vaseline back on, but yeah. Okay. So as you can see, this is this eyebrow. This is the one that still has stuff on it. And it's pretty obvious. I think the change has been pretty obvious, or is pretty obvious, of color, but I'm horrible at before and afters. I took a before video, not a before video, not a before picture. So I will say that is my bad. I'm trying to get better at that. So hopefully in the before and afters, you guys will see a difference in color, just like I see a difference in color. And I don't know if I need to say this. Maybe I should say this, but I am not licensed to do hair, or I'm not licensed as an esthetician, a cosmetologist, any of those things. So you absolutely do not have to listen to me about this process. This is my own process that I like to do. This is my own thing that I like to do. And it saves me money. I've been doing DIY things since college. If that's something y'all are interested in to see how I DIY things, because I wax my face, I wax my own body, I do my hair, I do my eyebrows, I do all of that. So if you would love to see how I do that and my process for doing that, those would be some really nice YouTube videos that I would be interested in showing you guys how I do things. I want to try something different. I want to try something new. I'm not the same person I was when I first started this channel in 2020, and I'm not the same person I was when I put up my last video in 2021. Oh no. Wow, I didn't post it all in 2021. Sorry. I'm not the same person I was in 2020, basically. And so I really want to explore what I can post on this channel and what I like to post on this channel. So I hope that you guys are... Oh, I'm a mess right now. Sorry if you couldn't hear any of that. I hope you heard it. So now I'm gonna go in with another coat of it on each eyebrow. And this is just kind of like to really stamp it in there coat. Right now, I'm just kind of looking at the areas that maybe need a little bit more help. When you're doing this, this will also dye the little hairs that you cannot see. So you might have to go in and pluck your eyebrows a little bit when you're done with this, because you will see, like, my eyebrow for me look a little bit straighter on this side than it did when I first started, but that's because those little kind of transparent hairs that are on your eyebrows will get dyed as well, and they will show up. So don't freak out. It's not necessarily always your skin being dyed. Sometimes it's just hairs that you didn't know were there. I'll be honest, guys. I don't think this is a fail. This is going quite well right now, and I'm very happy about this. So yeah, I'm just gonna try new things, and I hope you guys are down to try them with me. I also want to document my gym process. I've been going to the gym since December of last year, and I've been doing like weightlifting specifically about 3 times a week since January. It's been quite fun, quite rewarding. I've always been interested in weightlifting. I weightlifted in college as like my physical education class, because I put my physical education classes in my schedule. That was the only way I was going to make sure I was going to do it, and I was not about to let my GPA drop for no gym class. So best believe I was there every day, and it was something I really enjoyed. I really liked it. I really had a lot of fun with it, and honestly, last year, along with all the other unfortunate things that I was dealing with, in some aspects I was living my best life, but I also was not able to fit clothes anymore that I had found. And when I said I was loving on myself in the summer, I was loving on myself. And what I mean by that is my wardrobe was finally in a place where I liked the clothes I had in my closet, and they were a reflection of me. So when I started growing out of those clothes, I was like, oh, baby. Absolutely not. There were other reasons and other things that made me like want to tone up. It was not by far at all me looking a certain way, but I was too lazy to buy new clothes, and that's my entire journey with getting back into the gym. Was I just didn't feel like buying new clothes, and it was really that simple. So I would love, now that I kind of know a little bit more of what I'm doing in the gym, to record that for you guys and show you guys what I be up to in the gym. Okay, if you care. And if you don't, I probably will still post it. Okay, so I'm gonna consider myself done. I'm gonna clean off my tools. I'm gonna let this sit for a couple of minutes, wipe it off, and then usually I like to wash my face. So yes, I'm gonna wash my face twice, but I'm gonna wash it to make sure I get all the extra dye off, and then I'm gonna show you guys the final results. So yeah. Alright, so voiceover Brie here. As you can see, I'm doing exactly what I said I was gonna do. Taking off that extra dye off my eyebrows, and I'm going to pretty much wash my face and do my entire face routine. Now, I didn't put it all in this montage, but if you guys want to see me do my entire face routine, let me know in the comments below. I really like to do a complete routine after this, refreshing my face so that I can really see the true color of my eyebrows and see how they're going to look when I walk out the door without makeup. So yeah. So I'm back. I've washed my face and put some moisture back into my face, and so I did record a clip on my iPhone. I just also want to show you guys kind of like up close what my eyebrows look like now. So you should be able to see my eyebrows are a little bit darker now. They still have a nice shape to them. You can see when I brush it up and brush it down, the shape is still there. So that's kind of like the whole point of me dyeing and tinting my eyebrows, is that they look a little bit more filled in and I don't have to put anything on them if I don't want to when I leave the house. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm gonna be, you know, around posting, and I hope you guys are gonna be along with me on that journey. So like I said in the voiceover, if you guys want to see a face routine from me, comment below, let me know. If you want to see any type of routine that I do, let me know and I'll record it, because I might just do it anyway. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, follow me on Instagram if you want, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.